Yo, what's up boys? Today we're going to be doing a quick optimization guide. Put a lot of time into this and I want to give you guys the best video as possible, so a like would be greatly appreciated, and thanks. Peace. Alright, so first we have the GPU power management tab. So what I've basically done is a couple of these I had friends help me with, and so this is all basically done. It's going to go, like, you can do this manually. A couple of these are Windows settings, a couple of these are actually like CMD tweaks. So all this is you double click, yes, okay, and it's gonna disable GPU energy driver. So this is the driver that you don't need. It basically pulls out more energy than you need for your GPU. And then this one, disable power throttling. Now if you have it on and you need it, then just don't disable this, but I'll leave a link in the description to re-enable it. So yeah, just double click that one. So that's it for GPU stuff. Now we're gonna go to input delay right now, and this is for Fortnite or pretty much any game you play. Now for controller, I did do one for controller and keyboard. So filter keys does not work on controller anymore, so you're gonna have to use timer resolution. So I put in a command text right here. So we'll do this a little bit later. And then you actually have your timer resolution. It should be 1 millisecond. And then when you do maximum, it should be 5. If it says 0.450 or something like that, then these are the tweaks I'm gonna show you right now to fix that. So the first one, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna type in CMD. Open this, run as administrator. And then we're gonna copy this first line. Copy. And then Control V in. Should be the operation was completed successfully. We're now going to do this one. Copy. And then put it in. They should be completed. You can now close out of this. And you should be good. Now you can reopen it and you should have 1 millisecond. If not, leave it in the comments. I can help you guys out on that. Alright, for next we have mouse and keyboard. For keyboard, we have a keyboard tweak registry edit. This is pretty simple stuff right here. Just double click, yes, okay, and it's just like going in here, going to keyboard, or I don't know, typing settings. Like if you go into mouse settings right here, it's going additional mouse settings here, changing this, enhance pointer precision, you turn that off, wheel, and all this stuff basically in one little command. So next we have inside our actual registry editor, we have a couple commands. This is our keyboard and mouse right here. So this is all the connections that we have. So I just put this in, so if you did want to undo some of the actions, you can. I'm not going to go into depth because this is a little bit advanced, but if you guys want me to make a video on that, I can. Alright, so next, did we do our keyboard tweak? I think we did. So next we have mouse, and same thing, we have this is the direct tweak, and this is the registry edit. So we're just going to do this. And then we have filter keys. Filter keys works a lot better for keyboard and mouse. It's a lot faster. I already put in the right settings here, so you guys can just copy these. If not, if you can't find it or you don't want to do it right here, I've listed it. And here's a little screenshot. So you want to do 0, 150, 25, on, available, and that's about it. Now what you're going to want to do though is click apply and just click out, let that run in the background. So it should just be running in the background. If you click OK, it's going to disappear and it's not going to show up, so it won't really work. I think it may help a little bit, but it doesn't really do anything. So after that, we're going to go to PC cleanup. So here's a PowerShell command text. We're going to do this. We're going to hit the Windows key, PowerShell, same thing, run as administrator. Move this over a little bit, copy the text, minus out of that, and then Control V in here and just click enter. And just let this run through. It automatically creates a restore point for you. And then you're going to get this. It's a Windows 10 debootloader. So what this does is you can disable stuff that you don't want on your PC. So like Cortana, Edge, and Dark Theme, which I like the Dark Theme, so I'm going to enable that. And as you can see in here, it's enabling it and enabled. Now Edge, I don't want that, so I'm going to disable that. And I think I already disabled it. Edge should no longer take over its default PDF. There you go. And then Cortana, I don't know if you use Cortana, don't disable it, but I don't think anyone that wants performance uses it. So Cortana has been disabled, and then there you go. Now a couple of the things you can uninstall OneDrive. There's a couple things in here that I may make another video about because it's a little bit like more in depth. You may want to go through it. But remove bloatware, disable telemetry tasks. I'm going to do this one. So this one's pretty safe. It works for pretty much everyone. This one, if you want to unpin everything from the start, I think that's this right here. Yeah. And then we have uninstall OneDrive. We already went over that. Revert registry changes. So you can just revert all this. Not too bad. And then you can remove all bloatware, which I'm going to do. As you can see, it's going down. It may say not responding, but that's just going through our files. So as you can see, it kind of like, and it unpins the tiles from the start menu just to save more. So you want to be careful of that, because it's probably going to do some stuff that you may not want. Starting the install service, Windows service back to started, and the startup type automatic. Finished. So it's finished all the tasks. So we can close out of this, and then that's done. I'm gonna leave this open. Go back to files. Here we go. Alright, so we did PC cleanup, input delay, GPU. We're going to go to refresh network settings. So this one is a CMD again. We're going to leave this open. These are the settings. We're going to take this, copy, hit Windows, go CMD. Oh, we're going to go CMD, run as administrator, and paste the first one. And a couple of them may say failed, probably because it's just denied access. It should still be okay. Next one we're going to do is this one. This is going to refresh your DNS server and your network settings. So it should give you better ping and a more of a more stable connection. Successful reset the Winstock catalog. You must restart your computer. So we're going to restart our computer. You can restart it at the very end if you don't want to restart it right now. Shouldn't matter too much. We're going to go back, registry tweaks. So now all of these are what took a while. These are for your Windows settings. If you're here, it's going to fix up all of these settings to the most optimal settings. And you don't really have to worry about these because we already went over them and they're pretty good. So this one, diagnostic services. Cannot import some of the keys. This is where you have insufficient privileges, so I'm not sure about that one. Disable game bar, game DVR. You can read over them if you want. Disable maps. I doubt you're using that on your PC. Printer services, never use. Transparency, Xbox services unless you use those. And then this puts FORTNITE on high priority. Limited user control, power throttling, smooth. This is going to add this in NVIDIA control panel settings, Spectre meltdown, and this just disables unnecessary services. So that's about it for registry tweaks. And then this is one more program that I tossed in here. A lot of other YouTubers I've seen use this. You're going to go through the install service. I've already installed it, but this takes you directly to the install. Once you've installed it, just click, obviously, next. You can choose where you want to download it. It's pretty straightforward. It's not a virus. We're going to go here, type in MZRAM booster because it disabled all my stuff on there. Now what this does, I already have it running. It's going to sit in your task manager right here, but this is the actual program. And you can see how much RAM you're using, how much is free. So right now I have 16 gigs, but you can just do a quick smart optimize if you want to just free up some RAM, recover RAM, CPU boost. This takes a little while, so you might not want to do that while you're in game because it like basically shuts down all your stuff. And then system speed up. These I'm going to make a separate video because I need to go in depth with a little bit more of these, but then once I figure these out, then I'll make a video on that. But yeah, that's about it. You can close out of that, and it should just sit in your taskbar. If you need to, you can just right click on it, Smart Optimize, and it should just free up some RAM, which makes your game run a lot smoother. And that's about it, boys. Thank you for watching, and I will make another video. Peace.